Greetings, Cauldron Weird, and welcome back to K-Pop 2020.
Because our future's so bright.
Yeah.
Because with our eyeballs.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the sun. I don't know.
Nah.
Anyway, Taeyeon.
What?
Your vision is perfect, 2020.
You're talking to the wrong guy there.
That's true, you are almost legally blind.
Either way.
I did forget.
Taeyeon's second album, you know, that thing that we failed to review last year.
Whoops.
You remember we said we were going to do it, and then we didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have another chance.
Okay.
It's being repackaged with a couple new songs.
Ooh.
This is one of them, I believe.
See, we would have been just silly then. We would have just done the album, and then we'd have been like,
We
that's it.
Yeah. Anyway, either that or this was a previous song that didn't have a music video for.
Oh, okay.
Either
All right.
way.
Fair enough.
Dear Me is the song title.
Dear me.
Okay.
Not dear meat.
No.
Dear me.
Delicious.
Dear Me.
Okay. Venison. Got it.
All right. Anna?
Doop.
Set?
Go.
Go.
Oh, this is going to be sad.
Probably.
Get the feelies going on.
Right?
Yep. Give me the tissue box. Quick. This does not speak to me at all. You said I love myself.
Cannot.
Nope. Can't understand what you're saying. Nope.
Does not compute.
Guys are ridiculous. That's coming from me.
That's saying something.
Oh.
Hillary?
I like what she's wearing. That's cool.
Yeah.
It matches like the blue and the or I guess the colors in the background too. It's pretty neat. It looks really comfy what she's wearing, by the way.
Right?
Those big sleeves, they look like they're all like furry and like textured.
Super soft.
Yeah. There are no chairs in that room.
None whatsoever.
I'm concerned about that. Not very good for the knees.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very slow. Very uplifting, though.
Yes.
Yes, very.
From if you go by the lyrics and if you take them at face value, which is without knowing,
That's what we do.
Which it's what we do, and you can't really do anything else without like knowing the backstory as to what this song is truly about. But it sounds like moving out of a bad situation and into an unknown.
But a
Right?
better one.
But a better unknown. Like,
Yeah.
but moving into a situation that is an unknown, but is in all likelihood going to be better, and that you have to trust yourself and that you trust your own decision making along the way. And if you take them at face value, that's what I got out of it, at least.
Yeah.
It's a very good song. It's a very good song.
It has a good message.
It's a very good message, and one I don't think is really like plastered out enough these days.
Sure.
You know, it's with all this like, you know, sad pop that's been like, you know, in
Sad boy
the
music like we listen to.
No, like I mean like sad pop, like, you know, artists like Lorde or Billie Eilish or all these sad trap artists, you know, putting all this like constantly really negative mindset out there.
A lot of negative reinforcement.
Yeah.
And, like it's like, you know, you're crap and you've always been crap and you knew it and you still let it happen to you.
And don't get me wrong, like I really love Lorde and there are uplifting songs from her, but overall it's that emo sad mindset. Yeah. It can be poisonous. Do not mistake me. That's why I actually really respect this song for going out on this limb and saying, you know, like, you know, it's okay to believe in yourself and your own decision making. It's kind of like why I like Icon for Hire so much.
Yeah.
You know, they have a lot of like positive reinforcement that they use. You know, that's why I go to an Icon for Hire concert. I feel like for like a week I'll feel on top of the world. Like, you know, it's good to have like role models with positive reinforcement.
Right.
And I really, so for that God damn it, just for that message alone,
It's getting the hands going.
I talk with my hands a lot. I'm very expressive.
What do I do with my hands? Yeah.
What felt like I was in a spaceship. Anyway, Talladega Nights reference aside, I think just based on that face value alone, I'm gonna give the song a 10.
Okay.
And also, if you pair it with this video, the video, I don't know. I mean, it was fine. I'll give it I'll give the video an 8. I mean, it was good. It matches the tone of the song. It doesn't really tell a story or anything, but I mean, it does what it needs to do.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm gonna focus more on the song. I think tonally, I think it's a very, very excellently done song.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So there's a couple things that I noticed about this right away.
Are you gonna hit the mic like I did?
Probably.
Sweet.
Again, very animated. I get my hands going right here. So there's a couple things. All right. So the actual lyrical content of it is a very positive message. It's a very fresh thing for a lot of people. Like everything that you just said there, I agree 100%. Does it really resonate with me? I like to shit on myself all the time. You know, I think most people
There's a difference between, you know, was it self-deprecation?
Yeah.
There's a difference between having an occasional self-deprecation joke. It's when you
Sure.
let that mindset poison you, though, that's the problem. That's when it becomes a problem.
I agree. And so, like I said, this kind of song really kind of brings a breath of fresh air, something positive and lively and everything too. So the really unusual part, I would have to say, is in the song, is right when they get to the chorus. Do you remember that commercial where the guy sits in an armchair and he has like the little cassette and he sits in the chair and then the music is so loud and like his hair kind of flies back and everything?
Yeah.
That's how I felt when like the three back singers go into the song and it's like there's so much singing behind it. It's like it's almost too powerful, if that makes any type of sense. Like,
so you think the backup, the layered vocals,
as well as like the actual, there was
instrumentals.
The instrumentals were just like a little, because I liked at the very beginning with
they're
like
very pronounced. I will say that
they are, but I would say I like at the very beginning when they started doing a nice acoustic guitar, and I thought that was going to kind of be the majority of the sound throughout the song, and it was kind of more for like the verses, and then once that chorus hit, and then you have all these backup singers. I was like, holy shit!
There's just crescendo of noise that hits. Like
that's a perfect. Yeah, and took the words out of my mouth.
And that is pretty much why I didn't give it a goddamn.
it was a little too much. Again, you're going softer, sultry, positive, and I get it. You're trying to be powerful. Maybe not so much with layering of the music, but maybe more.
Let's not try to be Pink over here. Like let's. You know, you don't. You don't need to have like a ton of noise behind it. Like I get, it's supposed to be uplifting, but
it's like and scream on top of the mountains, and it's like yeah. So that was the only thing that kind of made me just go. I think the song. I'm going to give it a 9. I like the positive message. I like everything there too. The music video, there's nothing to really write home about. I just am curious when she. At some point, I assume in the last year or two, she had to ransack Ariana Grande's wardrobe because everything has such long sleeves and you can barely see the tip of her hands.
Right.
I don't know why she decided to go for that look, but there you go. I couldn't stop seeing it after I saw
Ariana Grande ditched all of her actual clothes.
After about the third wardrobe, and all you see is her fingers because she has sleeves everywhere. I was like, okay, I got it. Yeah.
See what she did is she snuck in, knocked her out, and then stole out.
That probably that makes sense. I mean, Ariana's like real small. She could knock over.
Taeyeon. She's like 5'2".
They're probably about the same height. That might be a good UFC fight between the two of them.
I'd watch.
Better than McGregor and Cowboy, that's for sure.
I'd pay
40 seconds of glory.
But real quick with the music video.
I'd pay money to watch Taeyeon beat up.
It would be really, actually, that would be pretty fucking sweet. I'd probably give it I would say maybe 7.5, 8 on the music video. I would say just a little bit, maybe unusual is not the word, but maybe just kind of something a little different. A lot of kind of staring into the camera with very soft light and perfect complexion of her face.
Uh-huh.
She don't get me wrong, she is very, very beautiful, without a doubt. But it almost seemed like maybe too perfect, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Kind of too angelic. Again, it's going to come off really weird, but it's kind of...
Especially when we're looking at the video for this and right next to it is Spark.
Yeah. And maybe it's the lighting or something like that too, but she kind of almost came across as
It was full, there was no shadow.
Ever. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. There's so much light.
Maybe it was supposed to be that she's just constantly bathed in light the entire video.
And that's
supposed to be uplifting.
And that's what I kind of took it as, is didn't want to have any angelic, metaphorical figure of bliss and joy and everything. So I can get it why they kind of there, but it just kind of caught me off guard just a little bit. But I think 7.5 and 8 on the music video is fine.
Okay.
So Tyler,
I really like the song. I could agree that it was a little louder than I was expecting it to be on the...
Just a little bit. Un poco.
So that was kind of confusing. But I was like, okay, I get it. We're building to this moment, and now everything's loud. And then we're going to calm it back down again. Fine. Just tone it down just a bit.
Crescendo of noise.
Yeah, tonally it just feels a little... off.
Yeah.
Nothing gross, but
no.
It's just tonally, I think it's a bit much.
Other than that, I mean, song's fine. I'll give it a 9. I liked it. It had a really good message.
Yeah.
And I thought all of her outfits kind of spoke to the song.
Mm-hmm. Like we said in the actual video, a lot of them kind of fit the setting that she was into.
Yeah.
So whoever was doing the wardrobe, whoever was doing the wardrobe design kind of really fit the area that
they
she
were
was
talking
in.
to the person on the set, saying, "Okay, you're gonna have this. I'm gonna have this. Match this."
Nothing seemed too crazy.
No.
Everything kind of had just nice, good tones.
Yeah. So.
But then again, it's not sexy or anything like Spark or any of that other stuff.
I'll give the video 8.5, 9.
Tight.
Good.
Yeah. Gosh, she's very, very gorgeous too.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Impeccably.
Yeah, she just has a perfect face for these music videos too.
Yep.
Again, that sounds really fucking creepy, but I get it's how some people just
got this face. It's perfect.
I want to feel your skin on mine, But no, she just has a very good presence about her, and it doesn't matter if it's Spark or Dear Me. She can kind of fit into these many different kind of stylized music videos and different roles. Yeah.
Well, she was able to do that in Girls' Generation as well too,
and still does.
Yeah.
I mean, to this day, I think Corey and I's favorite is still the serial killer one, though.
The
one where she's killing the money and killing the people and then throwing the money into the ocean.
Yeah. I remember that. It's a goodie.
You're like, oh. happening?
Oh,
here?
yikes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm
there?
terrified.
What are you doing there? Oh, terrifying. Anyway,
No, but she's always been good at bending into the role that she needs to. I mean, that's part of why she was the leader of Girls' Generation.
Yep.
I mean,
That's why she's such a good kind of solo artist as well.
yeah.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
She has just kind of a very unique sound. She has a very good presence. Good diversification of stylized songs too. Mm-hmm. You know, some people just kind of they have that one style and that's what they kind of just sit and doing. She's kind of venturing out and doing more things, taking more risk.
Yep.
And that's what I want to see
I
in an
respect
artist.
that.
Yeah, I want to see it in an artist. So
Corey, send us out.
So that'll be the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss an episode if you dare to do so. You can check out our sponsors, Seat Geek. You can save $20 off your first purchase with Seat Geek on the secondary ticket market with our code SGCAULDRON. Lots of fun. I use Seat Geek all the time. They helped me get some killer NFL tickets earlier this year, so gotta love them. And in addition to that, you've got our other sponsor, Eargasm Earplugs. If you're at a concert, any type of very loud event, you can use those earplugs and they'll help protect your hearing. I use them anytime I go to a concert, and I go to a lot of concerts.
this is true.
I'm a big fan, not just because they sponsor us, because I actually do really, really enjoy them as a product. I keep them on my keys so I don't forget them. Use the link below, helps out the channel. In addition to that, we've got a merch store, and Chris and I have a Twitch. I'm on twitch.tv/Cauldron of Weird,
Twitch.tv/MC_booty stank.
and that is Twitchless
Twitchless.
Tyler.
And then we got podcasts, so check out the podcast, Cauldron of Weird. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff coming out. It's amazing in basically 1 year's time how much more stuff we're doing now.
Yeah, and we've got a gaming channel, Cauldron of Gaming. If you want to check that out, there will be more stuff going on into that soon. So
We were hoping Final Fantasy VII. That got delayed. Man, what can you do?
what do you do?
Yep.
Shit happens.
Yep.
So thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the next video. I'll be the same.
Bye.